Man, how the fuck did G2 pull this shit off, bro? Like, come on, bro. This group, it's so easy. It's
No,
so easy. like, BRG, T1, like, Heretics, the only challenge in this group, and they lost to them, bro. What the fuck?
no, people actually thought that after G2 lost to Heretics, they would actually lose to DRG and then lose to T1. Like, come on, man, come on. T1, the G2 get the revenge against the fraudulent Masters winners, T1. And man, I'm so happy today, Like, G2, they completely destroyed them, brother. They completely destroyed
And
them.
2-0, 2-0
2-0.
destruction, as you can see. I think,
Look at my
yeah.
guy,
We'll
Sean.
see the overall scores
Look at my.
later. I think we can first see the
Yeah.
first map, Lotus. Man, it was like 39. That's not really close.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, as you can see, the first half was a total domination from G2 and 8 to 4 half. And as you like, I'll say that T1 are a really attack dominated team, I think. Like, considering their comps, they always rock the double duelist. And if you can't get enough rounds on the attack side, it's going to be really difficult for you on the defense, even though like they started to make a comeback in the defensive half, but it was not enough because their attack side was so weak. Especially from Buzz, I don't think he performed that well today in the attack side. Like the only time he really got the entries and the attacking play we see from T1 was against DRG. They failed against Heretics and now they failed against they failed against
Yeah, I
G2.
mean, Izu tried his best today, +9, and Meteor also tried his best, as you can see, +6 on the first skills and deaths. But man, Buzz really needed to perform. He needed to perform in the first skill department, and like he needed to top frag along with Izu because on the other side you can
Yeah,
see that
yeah.
Jogamo and Izu were going toe to toe, but they needed at least
Hmm.
another player to perform because G2 had 3 players in total performing in this map. So yeah, it was just
And Valen's calling as well in this game was pretty
yeah,
insane as
I
well.
think we can move on
Let's
to the
go to the
first clip.
first
Yeah.
clip now. And in this clip, as you can see, it's 4-2 T1. They were 4-0 down. They strung back 2 rounds, and I don't know what they were doing in this round. Honestly, like this could have been the start of the comeback, after being 4-0 down. But for some reason, they played this hunt really slowly, and they just like dug a hole for themselves in such a bad manner. As you can see, they don't really know what to do. They look really clueless in here.
I mean, they tried to attack onto B, but their attack got nullified by G2's util, and like I don't know
Yeah.
why they're immediately trying to rotate back, even though it looks like a good idea, right? There's 2 guys holding side and another trying to help,
Hmm.
but like immediately rotating without any further pressure, it just shows that you're scared, even though the buy is really bad.
Exactly. Exactly, like G2 have such a weak buy and you're trying to fight in B where you know that G2 they always play the Stingers in an eco round and if they attack the B side that could have helped G2 a lot. So I just suggest that get some mount control early on or get some rubble control,
Yeah, I
which
mean they're rotating
usually they're
back
good at.
again, and they still have no idea where they're gonna go. They're trying to rush
Yeah, and
A.
look at the clock, look at the clock. They have no idea, they have no control onto A. But still they're just going to try and brute force their way into the A site. And as you can see, Jonah is going to hold doors
I
and he's
mean, is
going
on
to
the
get one.
side.
But Valen's already on site, but Percy does really well to get the first 2 picks. But still, as you can see, there's no time. And Jogamo, he also gets Buzz, and all he has to do is just kill the planter and G2 in the round like this. Like, this was such a poor play from T1. They were starting to come back, and this is the round they lose.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
mean,
man.
very weird from J1, honestly. I don't know why they did that. Moving on to the second
Yeah,
clip here.
as you can see, G2 they're trying to execute onto C site and here and Trent he's going to use the Armageddon here to clear his path onto clear the path for main for G2 and they're going to get free site here. So it's a 5v5 retake for
Yeah,
T1 and
brilliant
Izu is
util
already
from
low.
G2 to clear out Isu's op. It could have gotten the first pick, but
Yeah,
they completely cleared the whole site out and the whole front of the site out, so they had to TP out. Now it's a
yeah, but
5v5 retake. The spike is being planted.
but this was a really weird retake for T1. I don't know what Buzz was really doing in here. Can you go back a
Yeah,
bit?
he just dashed in.
Can you
I mean,
just
I don't
go
know
back?
what he was trying to do. I don't understand.
without any info and any help either. Like he has no flashes from Izu or the paranoia from DH. He just slides in with his stun and he gets killed. And DH also was with him in the teleport, so
Yeah, I
yeah,
mean,
he
this is
died as well.
exactly what he was doing in his last Lotus game against. Um, who was it against?
Yeah,
Was it against Liquid?
it was against
Oh,
DH,
DH.
and yeah,
Yeah.
as you can see, like yeah, Buzz was just dashing in and he was just dying. And look at the score, by the way, 9-9. And this is the round where T1 they lost their mental completely and they didn't win any other round after this. It was really poor from them.
Yeah. Now moving
Yeah,
on
and let's
to
go to
map
the
number
map
two,
2.
we can see that it was Parode, and this again, the score just wasn't close. The first half was again an 8-4 from G2, dominant performance, and they just closed out
Uh-huh.
the second half. You can see that no one from T1 performed at all. Like everyone went negative,
Yeah.
and everyone from G2 went positive. Really just shows what the map was about.
Look at Buzz as well. Look at Buzz with such an atrocious
Yeah,
performance
not
in the
really
second
his, not
match.
really his
Uh,
tournament. This one, this year.
Yeah, the only game he performed against was against DRG, and yeah, besides that, he has nothing to show. And yeah, let's go to the first clip.
Yep.
You know, I always say that mid control is so important in Corrode,
Yeah.
right? Like in every other map as well, mid control is important, but especially in Corrode, if you don't get mid control, you can't really do much. And this is exactly what G2 were doing in every attack round. Jogimo, he gets the first pick onto mid in T against Meteor, and it's a 5v4 situation. And yeah, Buzz he's going to get the pick onto Leaf, but oh my god, this is so poor from T1, man. Like, can you go back?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
go
yeah.
back? Can you go back?
I mean, they were picking one by
Like, let
one. Wow, that's just unbelievable.
not even that, honestly, not even that. Just pause the video for a
Yeah.
second. Like G2, they were doing a B split from mid, and Buzz he gets the first pick onto Leaf. So I just suggest to go back, no? Why are you trying to push Trent in here? Like Trent is such a demon. Like you
Yeah,
do
I mean,
not
he
need to push
slide
him.
dashes into Trent's crosshair. I just don't understand. It's very weird.
And even if you push Trent, you should actually ask for help from DH as well. Like, if does DH have his paranoia?
No,
in
he
this
doesn't.
round?
No, he doesn't. But still, if you're gonna push someone and try to kill them, you should peek either together or peek slowly, clear the
Yeah,
angles. Just dashing
exactly.
in overheat like that.
If you
Understand?
wait, if you waited, DH probably could have had the trade,
Yeah.
but not. Like Buzz was so impatient.
Yeah, I mean,
And yeah,
Izu has the
Izu
he
saves
has to say.
it's round over.
Yeah, so the next round that we're gonna look
Yeah.
at here is a C execute from T1. As you can see, T1 is trying to get into the side, Waylay dashes in, and I just don't know what is going on over there. How this is like even in my ranked games, like my teammates either clear
People check
they
this
clear
corner,
this
man.
corner or they flash or do something because this is one of the most common places to sit on the site. How does
Uh-huh.
DH just
Like
TP in without anybody? Did Viper miss her molly? Is that what happened? Or was that's a defensive
yeah,
molly, I think.
yeah, I think she just missed. I don't know really. And yeah, I mean, you could see how far T1's mental has gone from that play alone. I mean, they're 5-10 down. They're on the risk of being eliminated from champ.
And it's a 5v4. G2
Yeah.
is really like one of the best teams on
Look
retake.
at Trent here. Look at Trent. Honestly, like 3 T1 players are fighting him in mid, and look what they're gonna do.
Wow, like that's just
Trent is going to go out with 3.
that's just really poor from T1. I just don't know what they're doing really. Like if you know there's a guy here, you try to swing either together or do something. I don't know. Your mental was just gone.
Like you have 3 people fighting
Yeah, I mean
against Trent.
stacks
You're telling me
1v5.
none of them
Nothing
were
really.
able to get a trade onto
Yeah.
him? Yeah, and this was just the story of the game, and T1 were unfortunately eliminated after
If we
this
see
game.
the
And yeah,
overall score here, everyone from G2 was performing bar Jonah P, but even he was
even
performing
Jonapi,
on
yes,
impact frags. But if you see here,
yeah,
their
exactly.
main player Buzz was just not performing. Meteor tried his best with his first kills and deaths. You can see Izu, man, no help from Izu in this entire tournament. He's been performing in every
Honestly,
single game. But
he was the sole performer from T1, honestly, in this whole
yeah,
champ,
and
and
Stacks
sometimes
had a
Buzz performed.
lackluster tournament. Buzz had a lackluster tournament. I wouldn't blame
Are they
DH
going?
because he's a new player,
Yeah, wait,
right?
wait. Yeah, they're going to blame this on DH, right? Like the way they did against
Okay,
Elvis.
okay.
Look at the new documentary. Yeah, we'll blame this shit all onto DH, man.
Okay, I think we can move on to the
Holy shit.
second game, which was MIBR versus RRQ. If you look onto the first map, it was Corrode and domination by MIBR 13 to 5. Just,
Look at who's the top fragger
oh
from
my,
MIBR, by the way.
Artisan.
I'm sorry, Arjun. I'm really sorry.
Just
I'm
goes
not
to
going
show
to
this was
throw you
RRQ's
again.
map pick? Bro, y'all need to hang it up, bro. What is going on?
Honestly, holy shit. I think there's only one clip you need to show from this, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, MIBR, this wasn't even their map pick. I don't know how they're winning 13 to 5. They're already up 8 to 3 in the half here. Vorno pops his ult to clear the side, but there's no one on side. No one's challenging them. They're playing retake. X Pharaoh gets one, gets traded out
Yeah,
by Artisan.
but Arvin instantly trays it out, and the Viper pit is going to be invested by KOTV, and it's the last
Yeah.
round. And what else can you do? And there are three players onto flank from RRQ.
Interesting dash play from Jemkin. I wouldn't really do that because I don't think they knew they were on flank. Did they? I don't know why he did that.
Nah, nah. I don't know. I mean, what else could you do? I mean, the Viper pit is out, and it's the last
I
one
mean,
of the
they're
half.
wasting
There's
so much
going to
time
be.
here. They still have to clear the Viper's pit. They're slowly walking in, and oh, he gets the
Yeah.
Viper, but Artisan was on one. Artisan gets an ace. Oh my
Holy
goodness.
shit, brother. Is it his first ace in international? I mean, obviously, is it his first ace in like
I'm
in
not
his
sure.
Valorant career? I
Very
think
well
so.
could be generational map from Artisan. Just goes to show how easily MIBR can dominate if all five of their players are performing. And Verno didn't even have to perform in this game. Verno was just taking
Yeah,
a back
Bruno and
seat. He was
Shannon,
chilling.
they
He
didn't
was
have to do
calming.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Aspas as well, man. Such a goat, you
Now, if you move on to map number 2 here, Abyss, again, a crashing
know.
13 to 5. Artisan didn't even perform in this game. Everybody else did, though, and they just crashed
Yeah.
RRQ here. Oh,
Look at
disgusting
Cushy
performance
score,
from
brother.
Kushi here. Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
I mean,
Honestly, man.
how did they get dominated so badly on the defense? What do you think?
Honestly, I think RRQ, I don't even know what they were doing in the attack. I think they got aimed if, MIBR are such aimers, We've spoken about it before as well. MIBR, they just shut down everything. And it wasn't even like crazy defensive setups or plays from MIBR. I think they were just out aiming the RRQ players, especially Jemkin. He had such a poor first half. Let me tell you something,
Yeah.
alright? The three rounds which RRQ won at the end of the attack
Mhm.
side, Jemkin had a 4k in round 10, had a 4k in round 11, and a 3k in round 12. So you can see how poor Jemkin was in the first 9 rounds of the attack half.
Oh my god,
And it
Kushi
wasn't.
went 1 in 10 in the first half. Generational performance on Kushi.
Like they were just getting aimed at,
Yeah.
man, just one
If we
round
move
and
on to
which
the
one
first
was
clip here, we can see that
Holy
Aspas is
shit.
holding from top side and he kills the drone and he holds.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
he has confidence. They're
Look
4
at
and
this.
1 up right now. So,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, and Jemkin dashes into sight, and Aspas is forced to
Xfer
retreat.
actually gets the
And
first
Xero-
pick onto Artisan in mid.
Eh, Can you pause for a
Yes.
second? Look at the map, alright? Look at the map and look at RRQ's positioning. They have two players in mid, so they could easily pinch,
Yeah.
these two players in mid. They could pinch the MIBR players who are on site. And yeah, but look at what's going to happen next.
Yeah, I mean, Xfer, I don't
You
know
can see
what
the R-
Xfer was holding for. I don't know what Montiet is holding for. Because if they both just took the timing and went either heaven, I mean, they're not aware. They don't expect
Yeah.
them to be this up, as you can see. Genome is just holding front side. They're not aware. They could have killed at least one of them, right?
And Kushi, he dies in the open. Like, why are you doing that, man? Why are you
Oh
killing
my
the
Vern!
Deusjhor?
Wow,
And Vern,
Verno just jumps in. Nobody's
it was
aware.
such an
I don't know what's
impressive
happening.
play from Verno. Yeah, it was such an impressive play from Verno and MIBR. They just
What
went
a
around it,
weird
and I
round
mean,
to
as you can see,
lose. I mean, the players. What were the players on site
exactly.
even doing this whole time?
Look at like Kushi. Why did
They
he
were just
die there? What was
shuffling
he
back
doing
and
in the
forth. I
open?
mean, they have nothing to do. Their teammates are twiddling their thumbs in mid, twisting hairs.
Look at Kushi. Look at Kushi. Look at Kushi, man.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, brother? Why are you talking nonsense, bro?
I mean, this is a very
You give
weird
away.
round all around from T1 and I mean RRQ. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't really
Mm,
Pacific's day, was it today? They were both performing very weirdly,
honestly,
especially on attack.
and yeah, and look at this next half from the second best player coming out of South America, Passman. We all know who's the first, right?
Oh, no, we don't even mention him, bro. Like, the editor's off duty today. He can't
Baba!
give the red card counter, bro.
Oh,
Like,
sorry,
just.
bro. Sorry. As you could see, Cortezia, he gets the first contact. So, and look at Aspas, man. After the Astra wall drop, he just,
I mean, Eco
aimed and killed
Farmer
everyone.
bait pass back at it again. He gets the
Okay.
3K
True.
and he gets the 4K
True.
onto Jemkin. I mean, just dominating them here.
This was the story of the game. I mean, MIBR just aimed to sing everyone from RRQ side.
Holy
And look at
flash!
the flash as well
Wow,
from
what a
underneath.
flash!
I'm so happy Cortezia got that kill, by the way. I mean, he stole Aspas' ace.
Yeah, Eco bait pass is. Now, if you look at
True.
the all
Let's just
maps
see the
here,
overall.
RRQ won a total of only 10 rounds in this entire PO3, and just look at this
Crazy
horrible
guy. That
performance.
crazy,
If you
crazy guy.
actually look at here, their defensive performance was atrocious. At least on attack, some of their players did something. On defense, it was just like
Mhm.
horrendous from Jemkin
True.
and Xpharaoh and Crazy Guy. Like
I mean, Chunkin, he had an absolute atrocious
over
game.
here,
I
everybody is
didn't
going
expect.
positive. Artizine is actually the second top fragger in the lobby. I think that's for the first
Holy
time
shit, brother.
since MIBR.
Honestly, but let me tell you something, alright? MIBR can't continue like this, honestly. I mean, how many times are you going to aim this your way
Yeah.
into
I mean,
winning
they
games,
aim diff.
like
Who did they aim diff? They aim diffed Billy
XLK,
Billy
Billy
and
Billy,
RRQ. They
and they
couldn't do it
aimed.
to Fnatic. They did it on the map 1, but 2 and 3 they lost. So if they can't beat Fnatic,
Yeah,
then they obviously cannot beat teams like Paper Rex or maybe
true.
even DRX,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They're looking very good.
Yeah. Okay, before we end the video, let's just show the bracket,
Yeah.
of the
If we
playoffs.
can see that the playoffs bracket that was announced today, actually, in the evening, we can see that it's the first game, right? Yeah, the first game is gonna be Fnatic
Yeah,
versus
Fnatic.
DRX. Banger game. The second game is actually gonna be a lot
Yeah,
of people's expected grand finals, which is DRX versus
true.
G2. Wow, what a game.
Hey, G2. Yeah, I mean, Carlo Agun and me, our teams,
Okay, bro.
our champion
Okay.
winners. Where's your champion
Bro,
winner,
they're right here, bro.
Where
They're right
does
here, bro. Right here.
Where from the champ
They're right
prediction
here,
video, brother,
right
not
here.
the-
Fnatic. They're gonna win
Alright,
champs.
so
100%. Now, if you look at the other games, TH versus MIBR, I hope that TH wins this and shuts MIBR down because TH also has
Mhm.
5, very, very good aimers and players on their team.
Aimers,
And
yeah.
I'm actually
And
extremely
NRG.
excited for this game,
Holy
actually.
shit.
Because
The game of the underdog, bro.
NRG wasn't expected to really make it through the playoffs because their group was quite difficult. And so was Giant X. They were ruled out. People said that Sen was
Yeah.
gonna make it instead of them, right? But they made
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I saw a stat earlier that Ara, he had the most kills in the group stage. Like, he had 149
Yeah, I
kills.
mean, Ara's popping the fuck off.
Three TX members were in the top 10 actually. So you can see how good they've been performing as a team, and they're not dependent solely on Aura. Like all of them are performing, cloud,
Yeah.
website. Yeah, that we will talk about in
Yeah,
another
all right.
video.
I think this wraps up today's video. We will talk about all that playoff shit in the upcoming videos, some playoff pick'ems, tier lists, and all
Yeah,
that. But for now, I would
yeah.
like to say
So,
that please subscribe to the channel. 97% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel. Like,
mm-hmm.
drop a comment down below.
Yeah,
I swear we're not from
yeah.
like a Mumbai call center, bro. Like we're actually at in our
Nah, bro.
homes. You can see
Whoever,
that air conditioning
whoever.
right there.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, yeah.
All right.
All right, bro. I could wrap it up, bro.
All right, guys. Bye bye.